Okay, so here we are, just arriving back at the Gabriola ferry point in Nanaimo, and we're going to have to walk around to the Hullo Ferry point on the other side. I know they've got a shuttle from the ferry to here, but I don't know where the actual shuttle picks you up to go back, so I think we're just going to go for a nice stroll. But look at it, stunning day out here. Bit of sunshine, but it looks like it's going to get cloudy a little bit later. Alright, here we go. Let's get ready for the docking. Check it out. No worries. It always amazes me how much control they have over these ferries, bringing them in. Something so big in water. Anyway, oh, look at the sun. It's a good day. I thought it was going to be raining when I have to make this walk, so I'm all dressed up, although there's a very cold wind blowing, honestly. It's a very, very, very chilly wind out here. You won't say it if you look at the sky though. So the Hullo Ferry leaves from right over there. So I need to, but it looks so close, but I need to go all the way around to get to that side. Interesting. I saw that ferry move the other day. Wow, that thing flies. Well, when you're in it, you realize how fast it goes, but not as much when you're behind it. I mean, it makes a plume of water behind it like a speedboat almost. I found that was interesting. All right, here we go. Hitting the dock. It's like these big steel things that holds everything together. Bump it in. Always a process. I gotta tell you, I love visiting Gabriola, but it's like, I must tell you, the ferry rides is a bit of a pain. I mean, it takes a while to get there, and it is not just simple. Although on days like this one, it's it's beautiful out and it's cool and it's a great time for a walk. So I suppose it's fine, but it's actually quite costly. I mean, the Hullo Ferry was like $30, but it says $30, $29.95, but it's never $29.95. You know, it's to go from Vancouver to Nanaimo and back is $29.95 one way and $29.95 the other way. But typical Canada, that's the price you see, but it's definitely not the price you pay. I think in the end it worked out to like $84 return when they add all the carbon taxes and environmental fees and GSTs and HSTs and I don't know what all to it. So in the end it cost about $84 both ways, and then the Gabriola ferry is another $20 odd for a person to go across. I mean, if you drive with a car it takes longer. Oh, it's more expensive. Anyway, so here we are. It's the foot passengers always get to go first. So off we go on our walk to the Hullo Ferry. It is a stunning day, I've got to tell you. It's just like so beautiful out here. I love walking around new places. It's always nice, just get time to think and see what's going on and just experience. Because what do I do the rest of the time? The rest of the time I'm always looking at a screen. I don't know, I think we kind of, as humans, I suppose, we kind of just getting so developed or dug into our screens all the time. I need to look at this new camera settings. This is my new DJI Osmo Pocket 3 and see it. Sometimes it goes a little bit dark when I point to the direct sun. Maybe I need to get some filters to figure that out. Anyway, back to where I was. It's you know, it's like we are always just stuck with our faces in phones or computers and screens. It's just crazy. So that's why I enjoy a good walk. Nanaimo is actually a really nice town, I must say. It's like, I believe they also have a little bit of a problem with homeless and drugs. And we've seen it a couple of times. Me and Belinda walked around there. There's just like, you know, you have some people that are on the streets and that are tripping balls, as they say. They're not all compos mentos, to be honest. You know, they're screaming and crying and just like freaking out. Definite mental problems and drug problems. So there's actually a lot of that in Nanaimo, and I've heard that people are complaining, you know, that crime is picking up and stuff like that. I suppose it's part and parcel. When you have homeless people and people with issues, then, you know, crime is going to pick up. Never going to pick up to the level that it is in South Africa, because, you know, you just don't have that many of them around, but still. Alright, so here we are. That's the Thrifty Foods in the little shopping centre on the other side. I've done some videos over there before. And now we are heading on over to the Hullo Ferry, which is, like I said, actually very close, but it's just like literally I have to walk around the whole Port Authority place. There's a whole bunch of things there. So we'll check it out. I don't actually think that they have a shuttle picking up from Gabriola Ferry, because I didn't see a shuttle anywhere, to be honest. It was just like literally, no, there was no shuttle. So if you're coming from Gabriola, you have to get there on your own. And if you're not going to walk it, the walk's about half an hour. Well, we'll see now, but I mean, it's roughly about half an hour. If you're going to walk it, that's fine. Otherwise, you're going to have to get a taxi, because I don't even think there's buses going that way. So it's literally, you have to get a taxi if you want to use it. In front is the main downtown bus depot for Nanaimo. That's where all the buses stop downtown. It's like, yeah, just a big bus yard. Never seen it full of buses though, I'll be honest. Never seen it full of buses. And then this on the left, I don't know, that looks like some sort of parking lot. Let's just check it out. Yeah, guy playing with his dog. Never seen anything happening here either, to be quite honest. Not that I hang out in Nanaimo that much, but all the times I went to Gabriola, I've never seen people there. That's sometimes where the homeless folk hang out. I've seen them hanging out there a couple of times before. All right, so what do we got? What is this? It looks like giant. This looks like a bridge, train. Oh, there's train tracks. Not sure what they do exactly. I don't know. Never actually been to this side of Nanaimo. This is the first time I'm walking out this way. Some nice cool houses up there. There's definitely looks like a railway yard on that side. And then we obviously have the harbour on the left. Let's see what's on this side. So when I came in, I didn't take a video. The Port Authority building, which we'll get to shortly, well, hopefully not too long from now. It's actually quite a nice new building. Spill response. Okay, so these are the oaks that take care of spills, I would assume. That's right there in the name, spill response. It's quite a big operation, eh? I suppose if there's a big oil spill or something goes wrong, you want the A-team on it, especially in a place as beautiful as British Columbia. Look at that, it's like a big ship and a bunch of little ones. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Check how cool and calm it is. It's like a beautiful day actually. Spill response. Alright, what do we have up there? Security van. Clear skies. So this does look like the more industrial side on the right here. I mean, you've got the railway yards, and it's like, but it's not, I mean, it doesn't look like it's super busy, to be honest. There's some rubbish lying around and stuff. And then on the left, you've got all this buildings, look at these plant holders. Interesting. Yeah, look at all the railway trucks up there. Check it out. Oh. Commissionaire security. Okay, security, gas. And then we've got some new buildings. Oh, there's the cops also. More. What's happening? Is there trouble? Commissionaire security. Oh, so this is obviously the security headquarters. I wonder if they like just normal security or specific to the port. Anyway, yeah, I haven't actually been to this side of Nanaimo, to be honest. Oh, you know what? Just on the right here where we just passed, that's where they, just after the railway tracks, that's where the shuttle drops you off. When you come from Hullo, it doesn't drop you off at the Gabriola Ferry drop-off point. It drops you off like just there by the railway track. The lady just pulls off to the side of the road and she's like, yeah, you're going to hop out here. So in any case, you kind of have to walk around on the other side. Okay, spill response. I wonder if this is a government company or just a private company. WCMRC, Western Canada Marine Response Corporation. Oh, looks cool. Looks private. Eh? Interesting. Fancy new building. Oh, look at all these cars. I forgot about that. Yeah, this is obviously where they park all the cars when the car carriers comes in. I mean, look at it. There's a few cars around, eh? Check it out. Morning. Alright, yeah, so where I'm going is literally just on the other side of this car lot on the left, but I have to walk all the way around, and it is a giant car lot. Look at all the Chevs and things out here. It's like all kinds of different cars. Anyway, interesting. Wonder what they are all for. Well, let's have a look a little bit on this side. Oh, sorry for that. Tankers. And there's a view of downtown Nanaimo. We're walking away so you can see how far we've come. Not that far, actually. A couple of nice houses up there, a couple of nice places. I must say, this is a huge, huge car park. I wonder what all... surely these cars can't all be for Vancouver Island. Holy cannoli. I mean, there's a lot of cars here. Oh, maybe the Chevs and the ones that we know. What an... Anyway, as I was saying, maybe the Chevys and the ones, but there's a couple of other weird cars there that I don't know at all. And I don't know that there could be so many of them sold on Vancouver Island. It just doesn't seem right. So I wonder if they just park them here in the meantime or for reshipping or something. Interesting. I don't know. If anybody knows, let me know in the comments. It would be very interesting to know. Yeah, check there what I'm saying. There's like, I mean, it just keeps on going and going and going. There's a load of cars out here. It's like literally just walk around the car park for half an hour. Interesting. Anyway, let's talk about Gabriola Island. I must say, I really enjoy visiting Gabriola Island. It's such a cool place. It's just a really nice place. I mean, it's like not huge. There's not a lot of people. It is absolutely beautiful out there. Some of those places, like you know, the videos that I've shown, it's just nice. It's quiet. It's cool, but it's got everything that you need. I mean, Nanaimo has got a Walmart and a Costco as far as I know. I don't know about the Costco. I know they've got a Walmart. They've got everything that you need. So if you really want to buy bulk, you just have to hop over the on the ferry from Nanaimo. But I mean, it's got the little grocery store out there. It's got three liquor stores. It's got a hardware store. It's got a butcher. It's got a farm where you can buy stuff. So everything you need is on Gabriola, and it is a nice quiet island life. So Dave has joined a group there. I can't remember what it's called. But it's just a group of people that learns how to. They help you to grow stuff and to do your own thing, because a lot of the land on the island is actually a little bit bigger, and they've got, I don't know, there's some charity or somebody that's managing some land on Gabriola Island, and that land, they are trying to prevent the subdivision of land. So they actually passed a law recently, or passed a decree recently, that you can't subdivide land under 11 acres. So you can't go and build a crap load of houses on Gabriola Island. It's just not, they want to try and avoid that, which is cool on the one hand, because it's going to keep the population down, but on the other hand, it's also part of the reason why there's not a lot of, there's labor shortages on Gabriola Island, because there's not a lot of accommodation, interestingly enough. All right, more cars, but it looks like we're coming up to the corner here. And then on the right we have this like man-made ridge. I assume that's just to hide the train tracks. And it looks like we've got a nice big open harbor in front there. Right, we are going to come around the corner in a minute. Yes, check, you can see all the flags for the Hullo Ferry up there. It's quite a cool ferry, I've got to tell you. It was just, it's like quite a nice little upmarket ride. It's passengers only, so no cars, but I mean, it's a nice ride. They got plugs, so you can plug in your stuff and charge it. Their Wi-Fi, they're supposed to have Wi-Fi, and now that they just freshly launched, everybody gets access to the premium Wi-Fi, but the premium Wi-Fi, to be quite frank, just sucked. It was like useless. My phone couldn't connect. I mean, I couldn't even do a WhatsApp call to Belinda from there. It just didn't work at all. So yeah, what do we have here? Going around the corner. It's also some sort of, I don't know, I don't think it's a park, but it's a public area. Check it out. That looks like a park on the other side there. A couple of nice houses. It's a cool spot. Nanaimo. I've heard a lot of people say that it's actually quite nice to live in Nanaimo. And it's still affordable in Nanaimo. That's one of the most important things. You can still buy a property in. Although I see prices are going up there as well. It's a little nuts. All right, so now we are walking past the other side of this giant car lot, heading to the Port Authority. The Port Authority, where the Hullo Ferry sails from, is actually the same place where the helijet flies from. So the helijet is like helicopters that takes you from Vancouver to Nanaimo. You can just jump on a helicopter quickly. Not sure what that costs, so we haven't done that yet. Maybe we'll save up and do a helijet trip once. Heard it's quite cool. I can imagine it's quite cool. It's like a lot more comfortable than the little aeroplanes, I guess, but still. Yeah, just don't know what it costs. Yeah, check all of these cars on the left. It's got some weird name and I can't see it right now. It's not a normal make that we all know, which is weird. I mean, there's like literally hundreds and hundreds of them, all just parked here. Still don't know what for. Would be interesting to know. Anyway, so we are about to go around the corner and see the Port Authority in front of us after making a giant loop. And then we've got, what is this place? BBL. Hazelwood. Anyway, I suppose it's all just port stuff. Here's the parking for the Hullo Ferry on the right here. So you can park your car, jump on the ferry, head to Vancouver, get dropped off in downtown Vancouver, do your business, get back on the ferry and just pop back here, grab your car and go home. Interesting. And, all other traffic. Alright. We are in the final stretch. There's the Port Authority on the right there in front. We'll get to that in a second. Well, not a second, sure. Morning. This looks like quite a new area though, I must say. I mean, tar looks new, the road paint looks new, so I don't know, maybe it wasn't the buildings. I mean, the Port Authority is a brand new building, so I assume this was built quite recently. I mean, it just all looks very new. Once again, lots of signs, as you can see, but yeah, interesting altogether. Alright, where must I walk through now? Cross over or carry on this side? I think I'm going to cross over. Oh, Hullo has got a bit of branding up on the right here. Yeah, it's interesting. When I was on the Hullo Ferry, there were some other guys talking about previous ferries and people that tried previous ferries and it just didn't work out. Yeah, so that was interesting. Check out all the cars. Let me lift it, see there. There's a lot of cars here. That big boat out there, I don't know, well, we'll see it now, I think, is actually, they say, a car carrier. Anyway, so what I was saying is people were saying there was a previous ferry as well, but it was like this premium ferry that cost like $140 to bring you across. And that failed pretty quickly because nobody was going to pay that kind of prices to come across. So there's been mixed feelings about whether Hullo Ferry is going to survive. Everybody's wondering if it's going to be able to make it. Well, look, it looks like it's full. When I came through, it was full, and we'll see now when I go. But well, there was a solid load when I came through on the first one. All right, where are we going? Helijet. Yeah, maybe I should have carried on walking. See, there's the little shuttle bus there in front, I think. Yeah, so there's not a standard pickup for the shuttle bus. This is almost like an airport. It's got like a drop-off and whatever, what. Hullo Ferry, Hullo. Lots of signage. Every time I see the signage, I think back, and in South Africa I had a branding signage company, so this was the kind of stuff that we would do, print all these banners and go set it up. It was a little bit of nostalgia, I suppose. See, this is where the helicopter lands, right here in front for the helijet. No helicopters here at the moment, but that's where the helicopter lands. And that there, folks, is the Port Authority, where the Hullo Ferry departs from. Their offices and then the helijet offices are both in that building, which is also a brand new building, it looks like. Somebody's got a bicycle here. Bicycle locked up, you see. There's crime around Nanaimo if you have to lock up your bicycle. Anyway. I don't know what they're doing with the temporary fence here on the right. That looks a little bit crappy, but hey, look at this. Little benches, and they tried to make it nice. Check it out. like some art. Hullo to the left, helijet to the right. Well, I'm a little early, so I'm just first going to walk around here and check it out. Looks like a nice building. I mean, look at the big windows. Little benches, see if I can find a place to sit. Alright. Let's go. Parking. Lawn. Nice. Oh, check at that. That's a whale tail chair. Interesting. And a little wooden thing. And that looks like a bath or a boat or a barge. The blue thing there. Yeah, folks. So here we are at the Port Authority in Nanaimo. Beautiful place. I'm going to hang out here for a bit. I'll speak to you again soon. Cheers.